Good evening. Hope you are doing well. Hope you've had a fantastic day and that you've got all your work out of the way for today and you can just relax a little bit. Hang out with me and sing some songs. How about this one? I have a friend, his name's Gordon, and he shared this song by Alan Jackson, and I love it. So I sang it a few times here. I think I'm getting pretty close. The older I get, the more I think you only got a minute. Better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff that makes you rich. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels. I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones that you got have always got your own back. The older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when to just not give a damn. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels. I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get. And I don't mind all the lines from all the times I've laughed and cried. Souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why. I guess that I got more to say. And if they found a fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels. I'm just getting to my best years yet. And the older I get, the more thankful I feel for the life I've had and the life I'm living still. And the more thankful I feel for the life I've had and the life still. The more thankful I feel for the life I've had and the life still and the life I'm living still. That seems awkward. For the life I've had and the life I'm still. For the life I've had and the life I'm living still. For the life I've had and the life I'm living still. All right, I'll work on that. But anyways, very pretty song. Very pretty song. Love it. All right, now let's find something else. A song that maybe I know better than when I'm just trying to learn. I had a fun visit with my friend Mandy. She's always got such great ideas for making the community a better place. Oh my goodness. How about a little Elvis to start? A little All Shook Up. Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I'm feeling fine. When I'm near the girl that I love best, my heart beats so it scares me to death. Well, she touching my hand, what a thrill I got. My lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My tongue gets tired when I try to speak. My inside shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one care for this body of mine. It's to have that girl that I love so fine. She touching my hand. What a thrill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. How about a song by Paul Thorne about being a long way from Tupelo? See, he lives in Tupelo. When he was out for a drive in the country, things went unusual. On a hot Sunday evening, I was driving in the country when I felt my left front tire blow. In the trunk, I had a spare, but the jack wasn't there on a desolate gravel road. And just across the street was a two-room shack with a girl selling peas on the porch. When she ran out to meet me in her white cotton dress, all I could say was, "Praise the Lord." I was a long way from Tupelo, a long way from Tupelo. I was stranded in a place that nobody knows. I was a long way from Tupelo. She said, "My mama's not home and we don't have a phone, but if there's anything I can do, I'll be happy to pour you some cold iced tea, 'cause I think you're kind of cute." We went inside, sat down on the couch, and that girl started up on me. And just like Adam in that Garden of Eden, she showed me that apple, and I got weak. I was a long way from Tupelo, a long way from Tupelo. I was stranded in a place that nobody knows. I was a long way from Tupelo. Well, her mama showed up and saw me there and said, "What in the world's going on?" She answered, "Mama, don't worry. He's a real nice man who broke down and don't got a ride home." Daddy gave me a ride. I gave him $20 for his trouble and a tank of gas. But if my wife ever asks, I'd say I was a long way from Tupelo, a long way from Tupelo. I was stranded in a place that nobody knows. I was a long way from Tupelo. How about little Mavis Staples? Met myself a standing county welfare line. I was strung out, hung out on the line. I saw myself a going down to war in June. All I want, all I want is to write myself a tune. Wrote a song for everyone, wrote a song for truth, wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. No, I couldn't even talk to you. Got myself arrested, wound me up in jail. Rich man about to blow up, communication failed. If you know the answer, now's the time to say, all I want, all I want is to get you down and pray. Wrote a song for everyone, wrote a song for truth, wrote a song for everyone, and I couldn't even talk to you. I saw the people standing 1,000 years in chains. People say it's different now. Lord, it's just the same. A pharaoh spin a message round and round the truth. They could have saved 1 million people. Well, how can I tell you? Wrote a song for everyone. Wrote a song for truth. Wrote a song for everyone. And I couldn't even talk to you. Oh, I couldn't even talk to you. I also was down today at Marksman Guns and Sports and talked to my friend Ted Feller and Michelle and Ed. It was lovely. And I know that Ted likes this song. He appreciates this song. If you got a problem, I don't care what it is. If you need a hand, I can assure you this. I can help. I got 2 strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. It's a fact that people get lonely. Ain't nothing new. But a woman like you, baby, should never have the blues. Let me help. I got 2 strong arms. I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. Every night I go to sleep, you're always a part of my dreams, holding me tight and telling me everything I want to hear. Don't forget me, baby. All you got to do is call. Yeah, I know how you feel about. You know how I feel about you. If I can do anything at all, let me help. It would sure do me good. Oh my goodness, it would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. When I go to sleep at night, you're always a part of my dream, holding me tight and tell me everything I want to hear. Don't forget me, baby. All you got to do is call. You know how I feel about you. If you can do anything at all, let me help. If your child needs a daddy, I can help. It would sure do me good to do you good. Let me help. How about Johnny Nash? I can see clearly now. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. And gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. I think I can make it now. The pain has gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is that rainbow I've been praying for. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. Look all around, nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue sky. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. Gonna be bright, bright, sunshining day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshining day. It's gonna be a bright day. How about oh, let's do a Hot Rod Lincoln. How about that? My papa said, son, you're gonna drive me to drinking if you don't stop driving that Hot Rod Lincoln. Have you heard the story of the hot rod race where the Fords and the Lincolns were set in the place? That story is true. I'm here to say I was driving that Model A. It's got a Lincoln motor and it's really souped up, and that Model A body makes it look like a pop. Got 12 cylinders, uses them all, got overdrive, just won't stall. With a 4-bell carbon dual exhaust with 411 gears, you can really get lost. It's got safety tubes, but I ain't scared. Brakes are good, tires are fair. Pulled out of San Pedro late one night. The moon and the stars were shining bright. We were driving up Grapevine Hill, passing cars like they was standing still. All of a sudden, in a wink of an eye, a Cadillac sedan passed us by. I said, boys, there's a mark for me. By then, the taillights was all you could see. Now, the fellas was ribbing me for being behind, so I thought I'd make that Lincoln unwind. Took my foot off the gas, and man alive, I shoved it on down into overdrive. Wound it up to 110. My speedometer said it hit top end. My foot was glued like lead to the floor. That's all there is. There ain't no more. Now, the boys all thought I lost my fence. Them telephone poles looked like a picket fence. They said, slow down. I see spots. The lines on the road just look like dots. I took a corner side, swiped the truck, crossed my fingers just for luck. My fenders was clicking the guardrail post. The guy beside me was white as a ghost. Smoke was coming from out of the back when I started to lean on that Cadillac. I knew I could catch him, thought I could pass. Don't you know by then we'd be low on gas. We had flames coming from out of the side. Feel the attention, man, what a ride. I said, look out, boys, I got a license to fly. That caddy pulled over and let us by. All of a sudden, she started knocking. Down in the dip, she started rocking. I looked in the mirror, a red light was blinking. The cops was after my hot rod Lincoln. They arrested me and they put me in jail and they called my pappy to throw my pail. He said, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you do not stop driving that hot rod Lincoln. How about House of the Rising Sun? There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Dear God, I know I was one. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man way down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase in the trunk. And the only time he's satisfied is when he's on a drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done and live your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I got one foot on the platform, the other one on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. Dear God, I know I was one. Dear God, I know I was the one. Oh, let's do this. How sweet it is to be loved by you. James Taylor song. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed the shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. I needed someone to understand my ups and downs, and there you were. With sweet love and devotion, and deeply touching my emotion, I won't stop and thank you, baby. I just won't stop and thank you, baby. Yes, I do. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, it feels so fine now. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I close my eyes at night, wondering where would I be without you in my life. Everything I did was just a bore. Everywhere I went, it seems I've been there before. But you brighten up for me all of my days with a love so sweet in so many ways. I won't stop and thank you, baby. I just won't stop and thank you, baby. Oh, yeah. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's just like sugar sometimes. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, yeah. You were better to me than I was to myself. For me, there's you, and there ain't nobody else. I won't stop and thank you, baby. I just won't stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's like jelly, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. All right, how about two wreck songs? The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. I know what you're thinking. Sad story, but it's true. Got to be able to use the alphabet, Alan, buddy. Okay, here we go. Here it is. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. The good ship and crew was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew in good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. And later that night, when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they've been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late, and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook come on deck, saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." At 7 p.m., a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wide in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when the lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up, or they might have capsized. They might have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Oh, Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther down below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early. Okay, how about another wreck song? This is about Steve driving an old piece of equipment too fast, too fast. I've done this before, driving an old car and trying to make it do things that even a new car could barely do, I'm sure. Well, they gave him his orders at Monroe, Virginia. Said, Steve, you're way behind time. This is not 38. This is old 97. And put her into Spencer on time. Then he turned around and said to his black greasy fireman, shovel on a little more cone. And when we cross that white oak mountain, oh, watch old 97 roll. And then a telegram came from Washington Station. This is how it read. Oh, that brave engineer that run on 97 is lying in Danville dead. 'Cause he was going down a grade making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in a wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. He was going down a grade making 90 miles an hour. The whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Now, all you ladies, you better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. I may leave you and never return. He was going down the grade, making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Scalded to death by the steam. Sad. All right, how's about? Oh, let's do Wings of a Dove. How about that? On the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure, sweet love. A sign from above, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When trouble surrounds us, when evils come, the body grows weak, the spirit grows numb. When these things beset us, he doesn't forget us. He sends down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Noah had drifted in the flood many days, he searched for land in various ways. Troubles he had some, but wasn't forgotten. He sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove. All right, how's about? Oh, let's do, let's do Little Righteous Brothers. Yeah, let's do this. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. And there's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, baby. But baby, I know it. You've lost that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now there's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach for you. And now you're starting to criticize every little thing I do. It makes me just feel like crying, baby. 'Cause baby, something beautiful's dying. You've lost that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. You've lost that loving feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you'd only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had love, a love, a love you don't find every day. So don't, and don't let it slip away, baby, baby, baby. I'm begging you, please. I'm begging you, please. I need your love. I need your love. So bring it on back. Bring back that loving feeling. Oh, that loving feeling. Bring back that loving feeling, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for the train. I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before it rained. Rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. With them windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing. That's all the Bobby left me. Mm-hmm. All feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. From the Kentucky coal mines to the California sun. Yeah, Bobby, baby, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul through all kinds of weather, through everything we done. Yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me from the con. One night near Salinas, Lord, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. I'll raise up on my tomorrows. I'll give up on my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Oh, nothing. Nothing's all that Bobby left me. Mm-hmm. All feeling good was easy, Lord, when he sang the blues. Yeah, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. I said feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. How about I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. But when I woke, dear, I was mistaken. So I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me and love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. In all my dreams, dear, you seem to leave me. When I wake, my poor heart pains. So when you come back and make me happy, I'll forgive you. I'll take all the blame. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. So now here's like the polar opposite of that song. If you sat down and said, I want to write a song that's the exact opposite of You Are My Sunshine, it would be this song by Jason and the Scorchers. Okay, ready for it? Here it comes. Oop, what's that? Yeah, bring on them dark days, baby. Bring on them dark nights, too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. Yeah, you tell me that you are my sunshine. Without you, my world fades to black. You say you're the only one to make me smile, and you'll be the one to take it back. Well, bring on them dark days, baby. Bring on them dark nights, too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. Yeah, I'm tired of all your bitching and complaining. Tired of you always telling me what to do. You say you break my heart and leave me lonely. Baby, I don't think you got the tools. So bring on them dark days, baby. And bring on them dark nights too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. Yeah, you tell me you're tired of all my drinking. You're tired of my smoking too. You're tired of everything that makes me a man. Well, baby, I'm just as tired of you. So bring on them dark days, baby. And bring on them dark nights too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. Yeah, bring on them dark days, baby. And bring on them dark nights too. I ain't afraid of the devil, and I sure ain't afraid of losing you. Well, I sure ain't afraid of losing you. How about let's do a drift away. Who's that? Dobie Gray? Is that who it is? I think. And day after day, I'm more confused. But I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame? Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? And when my mind is free, you know your melody can move me. And when I'm feeling blue, guitar's coming through to soothe me. Oh, thanks for the joy you've given me. I want you to know I believe in your song and rhythm and rhyme and harmony. You help me along. You're making me strong. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. And give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I want to get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. How about Drift Off to Dream? It's a Travis Tritt song. Very pretty. I'll sit here surrounded by people and lights, alone with my drink at the bar. You've been here forever, so clear in my mind. I just don't know where you are. I know I'll find you, but girl, till I do, this is my love song for you. Let's hold hands on the porch swing under the moon while the wind through the willows plays us a tune. We can lie on a blanket out back in the yard and wish for our future on a faraway star, and you'll feel the passion as time after time I press your sweet lips to mine. Then we'll dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms. You might be hundreds, you might be hundreds or more miles away. You might be just down the street. That little tickle there. My goodness. Okay, where was I? You might be hundreds or more miles away. You might be just down the street. But there'll be a hunger deep in your eyes that I'll recognize when we meet. And it might take hours or it might take years, but this is the song you will hear. Let's hold hands on the porch swing under the moon while the wind through the willows plays us a tune. We can lie on a blanket out back in the yard and wish for our future on a faraway star. And excuse me, on a faraway star. And you'll feel the passion as time after time I press your sweet lips to mine. Then we'll dance to the radio right up till dawn, till you drift off to dream in my arms, till you drift off to dream in my arms. How about Detroit Made by Bob Seger? Ode to his car. Detroit made got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. Detroit made got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. I came up from the country, babe. City's where I stayed. Got me a deuce and a quarter, babe. That's all I got to say. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. They want you to do all the work so she can ride in style. Leather on them bucket seats and copy double pile. Chrome will take the moonlight on, see the shining sea. You can hear them glass pipes rumble, baby, from the Statue of Liberty. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. Now, when I first got out of high school, I drove an old farm truck. All the girls, they walk right by me. They wouldn't even say good luck. Now I ride my 225. They all won't be my friend. I'll pick you up later tonight now, baby, if you can wait till then. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. A Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. Just about every cat I know wants him a Coupe de Ville. I pay half the price, I get twice as nice, and they still gotta pay that bill. I can't say everything's okay driving in my car, but I got me a deuce and a quarter, baby. She goes like a shooting star. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. She's a Detroit made deuce and a quarter, babe. How about Deeper Than the Holler, a Randy Travis song? Well, I heard those city singers singing about how they can love and deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. Well, I come from the country, and I know I ain't seen it all, but I hear that ocean salt air and the stars they sometimes fall. But that would not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I have to sing this song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the rivers, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows, with a million miles between, there's at least a million love songs that people love to sing. And everyone is different, and everyone's the same. So this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the rivers, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the rivers, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill, and longer than the song of the whippoorwill. Whew. This was a song I think my sister and I sang here once, but we used to sing it when we were kids because my mom and dad would play guitar. My dad played the accordion, my mom played the guitar, and they sang lots. Down in the valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, violets love dew. Angels in heaven know I love you. If you don't love me, love whom you please. Put your arms round me, give my heart ease. Give my heart ease, love, and give my heart ease. Put your arms around me, give my heart ease. Write me a letter, send it by mail, send it in care of the Birmingham jail. Birmingham jail, love, Birmingham jail. Send it in care of the Birmingham jail. Build me a castle 40 feet wide so I can see her as she rides by. As she rides by, love, as she rides by, so I can see her as she rides by. Down in the valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. How about everything is going to be all right? Two versions, not just one. Let's do this one first. This is the one by Kenny Chesney and David Lee Murphy. She radically ice in my plastic cup. I said, yes, ma'am, fill her up. Tell me something good that I don't know. 'Cause this world's been kicking my behind. Life ain't been a friend of mine. Lately, I've been feeling kind of low. And she looked back over my shoulder and pointed at a sign hanging up on the wall. It said, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Ain't nobody gotta worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't worth spilling your drink. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. All right. So I nodded my head and said, that's for sure. Dropped a few bucks in that mason jar. Felt them good old neon vibes on me. And whatever monkey was on my back jumped off just like that, right into the deep blue sea. And I looked back over her shoulder, thinking about the sand hanging up on the wall that said, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's got to worry about nothing. Don't go hitting that panic button. It ain't near as bad as you think. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. All right. There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me. There ain't no doubt it's gonna work out. Come on and sing it with me. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. And then the second version is by Paul Thorne. Same song title, different song. Eating fried chicken, mama's cornbread. I got a V8 Ford that's cherry red. I heard a little voice inside my head. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Oh, help me sing it now. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I do believe it. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Riding on the back of a dragonfly with that Mississippi moonshine in my eye. I'm sailing home on southern skies. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I do believe it. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Sing it with me now. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I saw the devil down in Mexico. He was rolling bones at the Texaco. He handed me the dice, but I said no. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. I do believe it. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Hallelujah. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be. Everything's gonna be. Everything's gonna be all right. How about Oh, how about a Elvira? Eyes that look like heaven, lips like sherry wine. That girl can sure enough make my little light shine. I get a funny feeling up and down my spine, 'cause I know that my Elvira's mine. So I'm singing, Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up on pop of my wow. 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 High on silver away. Tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe. And I'm gonna give her all the love I can. She's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I saved up my last $2. We're gonna search and find that preacher man. Now I'm singing Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up on pop of my wow. 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 High ho silver away. All right, how about Eastbound and Down? The story from a song from the movie Smokey and the Bandit, in which the bandit and the snowman had to get the truck of beer to Atlanta from Texarkana, and the bandit had to pull the police away so that the snowman could keep the truck running down the road, because they had a long way to go and a short time to get there. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, so never mind them brakes. We gotta let it all hang out, 'cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana, and we'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. Oh, Smokey's got them ears on. He's hot on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. So you gotta dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. All eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit run. How about a song of not Southern, of old school Justice? Big Iron, it's called. Marty Robbins song. It's about when the law comes to town in the Old West. To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip, for the stranger there among him had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw loose and running, came the whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and those many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 and 19 more. 1 and 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona Ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from their windows. No, the morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 4 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. All righty. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Keep well.